nobody knows anything about music, you know. People go around pretending that they know a whole bunch about music, but nobody knows a whole lot about music. You know, it's infinite. It's like God. You know, it's all kind of ways. My name is Leon Mitchell, and I'm a 50-year veteran of the Philadelphia music scene in all kinds of music. I started out in jazz back in the 50s. I have a band called the Philadelphia Legends of Jazz Orchestra, and we're 16 cats swinging and one chick singing, and the one chick singing is my wife. Her name is Ella Ghant, and we're building. You know, it's a long time, late stage in my life to be building again, but I'm happy to be here to be building. I started playing in 1948 as an alto saxophone player. I graduated in 1951 from Northeast High School, and immediately turned pro, making those $5 gigs. You know. There were several artists that recorded my material. Max Roach was one, and Stanley Turrentine, and I got a chance to work at Blue Note Records for about 6 months as an A&R man. The doors were not open to us financially and racially too to go to college to study music. So the only way we were able to learn was to share stuff among ourselves. And there used to be a lot of jam sessions. That's where we got a chance to meet all of the musicians that were coming up and hear them and be influenced by them and hopefully influence some of them too with what we were doing, you know. But that was the way, you know, that was the way we had to learn. You know, it's almost like being a scavenger, you know. So, and you got to keep learning, you know, because like the music industry is like that. It's like many facets to it. And you have to keep working it, and you have to keep learning, and it's a never-ending process of learning. There are very few innovators. There are some great improvisers who are not necessarily innovators, because it's like a lineage, you know. It's like, you know, people were at this level, and then people came out of them like their children, their musical children, and then people came out of those people as their musical children. So like it goes on and on like that, you know. I like to think that I'm a traditionalist as far as jazz is concerned. And after the bebop era, the hard bop era, I don't think it improved. You know, it always evolves. Music always evolves. But what it has evolved to now is not really my cup of tea. And it's one thing is too, how can I say, kind of regimented. All of the young, well, I shouldn't say all the younger cats. There's some young cats that are still being innovators, but so many of them come from the same teaching route, you know, because now you can get degrees in colleges now and study jazz as a curriculum, that's unheard of to me, you know, back in the day when I was coming into music. I think that the music is going to go back more traditional, away from electronics and all that kind of stuff, and then people are going to have to learn how to play again, you know, which is what, yeah, they're very fine technicians. They play the instruments. They play the hell out of the instruments, as a matter of fact. But what are they saying while they're playing? You know, that's the whole thing.